I forgot to tell you guys, happy first day of spring. Today is March 19th. Actually, it's Thursday, March 19th, 2020, but it is the first day of spring, so we changed to a new season. It is no longer winter. So, it is the first day of spring. So, I prepared and got us a story to read today, When Spring Comes. The author, the person that wrote the story, is Kevin, I'm going to say his name wrong, Henkins, and the illustrator, the person that drew the picture, is Laura Dorzink. So we're going to read about when spring comes. Before spring comes, the trees look like black sticks against the sky. So we see snow. We don't see any of those leaves. Remember that? When we look outside or when we're walking to the library. But if you wait, spring will bring leaves and blossoms. So we're going to start seeing stuff grow on the trees and plants. Let's read the next page. If you wait, spring will make the leftover mounds of snow smaller and smaller until suddenly they're gone. So when the snow comes, it melts and melts and melts until there's nothing left and the grass will grow. Before spring comes, our grass is brown. When we look, now we didn't have a big winter this year, so some of our grass is still green, but most of the time it's brown. But when spring comes, it will start turning green and we'll start seeing buds, which are the beginnings of flowers. If you wait, an egg becomes a bird. So we have an egg and it's hatching. And a seed will grow. So it starts off, it will start growing. Spring comes with sun, and it comes with rain, and more rain, and more rain. Remember on our weather thing, we had a lot of rain. We didn't have a lot of sunny days. We had a lot of rainy days. But do you like mud, and do you like puddles? I hope you use umbrellas. So when we go outside when it's raining, we want our rain hats or an umbrella to protect us. But spring comes, the garden is dirt and empty. So in the winter, our gardens, if you have one, they're usually empty. They don't have plants. But if you wait, spring will push green shoots through to fill up the garden. So that's when we start planting. And spring will call out the trees and the kittens too. So you start seeing animals come out and bunnies. Spring can come quickly or slowly. And it likes to change its mind a lot. But when spring is finally here to stay, you'll know it. So in springtime, this season, we'll see a lot of different weather. We'll see it warm and cold. We'll see some snow. We might see a lot of rain. There will be buds and bees, bubbles and boots. So different weather. There will be worms and wings and wind and wheels. So you'll see lots of different things outside. You will feel it, smell it, and hear it. So you'll see it. That's one of our senses. Smell it. That's one of our other senses. And feel it, which is using our hands, which is another one of our 5 senses. When spring is finally here to stay, you might think you are done waiting, but you're not. We got a doggy here and some kitties. Now, after spring, we have to wait for the next season, which is, do you know? Think. It's summer. The end. So, happy first day of spring, friends.